Hello and good evening. Okay, the camera is not red, so I hope it's working. Maybe you see me, maybe not, but welcome to the live stream. Second edition of February. It's a very special month. It's a groovy month with Trüby and Quintin, my two guests in this month. We tried to create a track based on samples so far. And it has been very interesting because it started out in Trüby's basement with a lot of vinyl records that he showed me, and he's pre-selected some stuff, and then we found lots of nice things, and then Quintin came in, and what he did will be explained by himself in his home studio. I made some edits. I hope you like this one, and so you get more of an introduction of where we go. So here's Quintin.
Just a very slow groove with kind of dragging percussion. I got in some of the other samples. I got these jungle bells, and this funky beat. Another one from Reiner's collection, a bass line. and then the funky beat kind of sets in. I got my, hope you can see it properly, my modular system set up and my Digitakt sampler and sequencer to program sequences with the right swing and with the beat. It's also a bit new to me to work only with samples. I'm not quite used to it, but it's a lot of fun, and I'm very excited to see what you're going to make out of this.
Thank you, Quintin. That's really brilliant what you do. It's kind of strange because we are in the same city, and yes, we met for some walk outside, the three of us, and then I went to Rainer's basement. It's hard to meet actually, even though we are in the same city, but we can play music together in this format. Maybe you are new to this live stream, you have not seen what I've done so far. I have guests every month and I'm creating collab tracks with them, sometimes across the Atlantic and sometimes just in the same city, but not in the same room. That's our special time. And this month, a collab track emerges with Rainer Trüby and Quintin Copper. And now you got an idea where we came from, what we are working on, and I think it's pretty amazing where this thing goes. It's a lot of fun for me, and I would like to jam on it. And I know that many people from the Mimu community are watching, fans of these wonderful tools, of the Mimu gloves. And tonight is a premiere because for the first time I play with the new model. I was one of the early guys. Now we are called the pioneer glove owners because we had this first edition of gloves and it was a bit more complicated. It was a classic, of course, like all the old things, but still I'm very happy now to work with those because the sensors are much more refined. Okay, geek stuff, you don't need to know about it, but today is my premiere here in my home studio with the new Mimu glove model. And now I will jam on the new track. And as always, I would like to ask you if you have ideas for a title or if you have a comment, where should this go? Where should this track go? Because for now, I found a little theme and we are still fooling around with the form. We are just getting into it. So write down ideas, but most important, we need to be earlier this month with the title search. Please write how this piece could be named. So, unnamed piece, a jam on samples and grooves by Rainer Trüby, Quintin Copper, and myself. I will do my best to make something out of it. Wow, this is quite hypnotic to jam on this. No idea how it feels to listen to it, but for me it's a lot of fun. It drags me in. So I hope you had a good time with this song. That's the latest status of it. And for sure we're gonna do more, and we are very happy about any feedback and about title suggestions. Would be nice if you come up with something. Okay, thank you Rainer, thank you Quintin for doing this month. I hope we move along during this week. And now we will come to the second part of this live stream. Let me play you my jingle. Oh, by the way, do you like my new cameras? I mean, did you realize, for those who are really familiar with the live stream, that I have two cameras? This is a wide angle shot with a new, with some new gear. And then I have this camera here that is usually up there. So I hope you like that stuff. I experimented a little bit with it, and I feel quite good. Now to my Vision Lab part. Let me play you my Vision Lab jingle, so we are ready to switch over to a different topic. Currently in Chios, on the island of Chios in Greece, is Andreas Knapp, and his organization is called Hangarmusik. It's not only his organization, but he's working for it. I know there are many people involved, but Andreas is my contact partner there on this island, and for sure you know that these are the most eastern part of the European borders, so there's a huge problem with refugees coming over from Turkey and all kinds of issues. And I had a telephone call with him this afternoon. He told me a lot of details. And maybe last week you saw that disastrous camp. It's unbelievable how people live there, how they are supposed to live there on European ground. It's not okay to do it like this. I don't find the right words for it, but I don't think this is appropriate at all. So Andreas and Hangarmusik went down to Chios to do something good in this camp. they try to establish a music education project. And I think tomorrow they actually can start. It's a very tough thing to clear up the governmental issues and all that. But they are there with instruments, violins, cellos, and they will start to play music tomorrow with the kids. And in the meantime, maybe if you watched my previous streams, you know that they met a police officer. And this police officer is Kostas, and he learned to play the violin because there were no kids yet to be taught. So Kostas, who is a police officer watching the camp, and by the way, he has nothing to do because there's no crime, nothing at all. So they sit around and he has some time to learn the violin. And Andreas was very kind to do a little interview with Kostas in front of the refugee camp, in front of the tent where he has his police station, and ask him how he feels learning the violin and what music can do probably to these people coming over from all parts of the world, what music is capable to do. So here is an interview with Kostas done by Andreas Knapp in Chios, Greece.
Kalimera, Kostas.
Kalimera.
How are you today?
I'm fine, and you?
Very well.
Should I wear a mask?
No, it's fine, I think. So, Kostas, you recently started playing the violin.
Yes.
How does it feel?
It's a great experience. I haven't done this before, something like that, having a music experience. And I think that with music you get a lot of lessons for life. For instance, I'm an impassioned person, and violin helps me to be more patient and calm. That.
Wonderful. And we are having this conversation on a very special place here. We're standing actually between tents. One is on the one side where you just came out from, and there are some other tents and containers on the other side. This is Vial, the camp in Chios. And Hangarmusik, we are going to do the same thing Laila Weber did with you, with children. Getting them a violin and starting to play. What do you think? What would this mean, or will this mean for the children?
To me, children, it's a nice way for the children to get in touch each other and make friends, especially children from different countries, different cultures, and maybe they have some cultural disagreements. I don't know, and music will help them to soften the edges between their arguments.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Because maybe listeners, we have to tell you something. Kostas is not here because he's on holiday. He's here because he works for the riot police. And the most wonderful thing is that they have nothing to do here most of the time, and actually almost every day. Mm-hmm. So this is the good news. And now there will be music soon from both sides, and maybe at one day you will come to the containers where the children are in the background. We see it, and then we can play together.
That would be grateful. A great thing if we can, if this can happen. It would be something great for everyone.
Thank you. That was Kostas, police officer across from the refugee camp on the island of Chios in Greece, and Andreas Knapp interviewing him. He surprised me completely today with this interview. It's not possible to film and take photos from the music education project, but Andreas is a very creative person, so I'm sure he will come up with interesting reports. And I think it's important to look there. The goal of my live stream is, of course, to bring good music to you in times of no concerts, no possible concerts, and of course to amplify good and visionary things for a good and healthy life on our planet. And I think this is definitely something that is really amazing, what these people do, and I think it's not hard. This is something that Andreas always mentions. This is very easy. Help where you can with what you can, and this is what these people do. And I can't wait to hear more reports and news from the island of Chios, one of our political hotspots in this time. So, some more music. I feel like jamming a little more for you. That was my live stream, second edition of February. Thanks for all involved. Thank you, Kostas. Thank you, Andreas. Thank you, Quintin and Rainer Trüby. You are a great team. It's for me, it's something I really that really fills my heart to play music and to show these things. And I hope I can give something to you with the stream and with the content I produce here in my home studio in Freiburg. So enjoy some more music. Have a good Wednesday. Give me some thumbs up if you like, and come back in next Wednesdays. The track will evolve and there will be more news from the island of Chios during this month. Thank you and enjoy the music.